Ready? Okay. So pressure is still in the -4 range, not ready to turn it on, but we can do a couple things. The first thing we do is come here and open stage specimen holder exchange. All right. And here, and then go to the bottom one and pick the right holder, which is this one for us right now. And make sure you hear the chime. And here is the offset value, how far the sample sticks out above this edge of the holder. We said we're going to set it to 2, so 2 millimeter, 2, and enter. And you hear the chime, all right? So make sure that you have to hit the enter, and if you don't hit the enter, this value doesn't change, okay? So after that, we close it, all right? And then we can do a few more things. Okay, one thing we can do is to, this one here, stage map and control, open that one, and make sure you only moves in the XY, all right? If you show XY, it only moves in XY anyway. And then there are other choices, but don't use these things. Just use the XY and XY, okay? The first sample here, we can go, select that, and then go. So that's the first sample I mounted, which is the tallest one. Okay, it went there, right? You read this value, 48.79 and 54.138. It's the same value we have in XY here. That's great. And then we close this. Now, open this control panel or instrument control. Okay, make sure WD, when it's white, is 10. If it was like a 5 or 6 or 15, click 10. It will change it, right? Like if somebody left it at 6, and you while it's white, not yellow, click 10 and goes back to 10. Okay, next thing we do is to hit the make sure it's not freeze button is not on. So unfreeze it and use this knob, which is magnification knob, turn it counterclockwise, and this value here is the magnification goes down. So you keep on going until it doesn't change anymore. Okay, the 25 is the lowest we can go, all right, and then we let go of that. Okay, and then one more thing we do is a click on this. This is the Z control icon, or the you can hit the Alt Z. Now you notice that this window appears, hourglass looking thing, and the sample at the bottom. The green thing is the sample, white is the electron beam. And the electron beam is not turned on right now. But important thing is WD is 10 right now. So that means when it's in yellow, WD is in yellow is the important thing, sorry. And when it's in yellow, that means you can move the samples up and down by controlling with the focus knob, or I can click this, all right? Then they'll ask you this. This is asking if you pick the right holder and enter the correct offset value. We did that first thing over under here. So we just say yes. This will start going up, right? You see that? And have your hand on the joystick. If you think it's gonna go too far, you can always stop it by hitting that. And I'm gonna repeat that too. All right, go up. So stage is going, sample's going up toward the objective lens, but make sure this does not hit the objective lens. That'd be a $40,000 repair for us. But okay, you can also hit the escape to stop it too. But okay, it stopped. All right, sample came up to 10, and Z is 12. Z is measured from the objective lens down, but we enter the offset value of 2, it stops at 12. So this all makes sense. All right. Okay, you can stop. Okay, so pressure now is 9.63 by 10 to minus 5 Pascal. So we can turn the HT on. We left it at the first sample position, and Z12, which is WD10, considering the offset. Okay. So you turn the HT on, and you hear it. Takes a couple of seconds. Okay, you heard that. So the beam is on, but nothing happens. The reason is because the freeze button is on. So I'm going to undo the freeze, and then you see an image. Okay. So I don't need this to be expanded. So I'm going to close that panel. And then you see this image. The middle part looks fine, but you see this part is distorted. At the lower magnification, you catch the state where the magnetic field is not really uniform outside. So that's called the pincushion effect. And so you cannot really get good image at the magnification 25. Here, I go up a magnification up to 100 maybe. You can go approximate. It doesn't matter, 100, 110. Okay, you see these things, and turn the focus knob. It's usually counterclockwise. You want to bring the sample closer because we overestimate the offset, so you gotta bring the sample closer. And if this, you have to go clockwise to focus. You did something wrong with the offset value, wrong. Okay, so maybe this is as sharp as you can get, and then go up to 1000 magnification now. All right.
Let's see the little.
Hmm?
I didn't see the little one in the beginning. Is that okay?
Yeah.
How little?
So anyway, now this is now focused. So I'm gonna turn this to go focused it. Okay, we don't know whether it's counterclockwise or clockwise turn, but right now this is how it's getting sharper. All right, looks good. Okay, so these are the nanoparticles you might not see yet, but when you go up to 10,000 magnification now, okay, you'll start seeing that. And to move this object into the middle, you can right click over here, and maybe one more time. Sometimes it doesn't work the first time, so keep right clicking until things move. So this works around up to 10,000. When you go up to 100,000, trying to move like less than a micron using gears, it's going to be hard. So here these things look too bright, so I'm going to hit the ACB button. ACB stands for automatic contrast and brightness. All right. And then we're going to go up to 100,000 magnification. Okay, and then we try to do the best focus we can get over here. All right, the thing's going to start moving because it's a mechanical movement. And then you'll notice something called hysteresis, that going up and going down, it doesn't go to the same position, so you won't have the same focus even though your knob is in the same place. Okay, maybe this is it, and I'll hit the ACB again because it looks too bright. So don't worry about the fine focus at the 100,000 using the Z control. Okay, so this is about good enough. Say I'm done, so I'm going to either click this. Yeah, it jumps because there's actually movement of the screws. Okay, then don't worry about that either. Okay, so click that off. So this went away, and WD turned white. It's still at the 10, but now it's an electronic focus. When I turn this knob, focus knob, now the electron beam are moving, focusing at the different height. Okay, now we go up to 200,000 magnification, and then do your best focus here. Okay, you may have to, okay, at this magnification that high, you may want to click on this thing, XY offset, and then now use a left click, and then grab it and move the sample up, like that. So left click actually moves the actual samples, but left click and grab it, go, only moves the scan area, just to move the center of the scan. Okay, I'm going to use this object here to try to focus best as I can get. Again, you go back and forth until you get the good focus. All right. And we have something called the stigmation. That's the trying to condition the beam shape to be as round as possible. So there's knob X and knob Y, and then this light stigs on. All right. So when I turn this, it gets kind of dull image, right? That means the beam shape is bad, and stig is off. Stig X. Do X first, and then it gets worse. So come back in the middle, where we felt was the best. Let's see, we go back a little bit, back and forth. All right, and then you do the same with Y. Don't touch X now. I don't recommend moving X and Y at the same time. All right, you gotta go this way. Okay, you got a dull image, and then you go back to the sharpest image. Okay, so we'll leave it there, and then do the focus one more time. Okay, it's got worse, and go back. All right. Okay, maybe this is the best focus you can get, maybe. So you look at the stuff on the surface, or you start seeing the features on the hair, or look at this line, and then when it's focused, you see it sharpest image there, or even here, or right here. Okay, now we go down to 100,000 magnification, okay? And then at the higher magnification, I like to use this photo button, and then press the photo, and then these two lights will start blinking. And then you'll see the image rastering down. It's very slow. We go very slow so that we get smooth images. You can stop it.